What's up, guys? It's your girl Brandi, and I am here for my first ever petite movie review. Tonight I saw the premiere of Sonic the Hedgehog. If you follow me, you know I've been doing some extended in-depth movie reviews on YouTube, but I decided I don't really have much time before that movie comes out tonight. So I'm gonna give you guys a cute, short, sweet, straight to the point review. As always, I was able to grace the red carpet. Abe got 1 of 5 Fear of God Sonic shoes.
I'm afraid to wear them. There's too much weight.
You're gonna do fine. Can you run fast?
It says I can go up to 700 miles.
Go!
I cannot be swayed by your beckoning.
Thanks, man.
Are you going to yell at me the whole time?
Oh my God. Jim Carrey was this far from me at least 3 or 4 times. Just like Will Smith, I kind of got starstruck. I kind of thought that I would tell him I grew up watching you on In Living Color with my family on Sunday dinners. I had so many memories just through his art, through his talent. I kind of didn't know what to say. And then it's time to sit down for the movie and he's headed out. And I'm like, oh, Jim, you're leaving? And he's like, yeah, I've seen it. And I was like, okay, bye. Like, what? What am I doing? What am I doing? It's just, I guess if I really like you, I don't know how to ask you for a picture. I don't know. I promise I'm not giving away any spoilers, but I am going to describe the storyline. So if you want to be completely surprised, maybe you should stop now. If you're a 90s kid growing up playing that video game with Sega, you were waiting for this. You've went through the roller coaster of emotions, the downs of he looks crazy, the ups of oh they changed it thanks, and the waiting before the drop of is it gonna be good or bad. And I am here to tell you guys, I loved it. I loved it so much. I am so happy, so relieved. I can't wait to see it again. This is Jim Carrey's comeback. There's just so many good things. So if all you wanted to know, is it a go see? Yes, yes, yes. Take yourself, take your kids. It's kind of like Incredibles. You know how they think like, oh, this is a movie for 8 to 12-year-olds? Like, no, Incredibles 2 was made for us. It started with us. So get out of the way and let me see Sonic in action, collecting the rings and doing it all. This is by Paramount Pictures. It's been a build-up for a while because, you know, the fans, they go in. The internet does not lose. So when they spoke up and said, hey, he looks a hot mess, they reworked it. Sonic is voiced by Ben Schwartz. You may know him from Community. I think he did a really good job. Sonic is a little bit younger than I thought. I was expecting more of a cool swag, but he's definitely like an excited teenager, which is fine. I think we have more to grow with Sonic, if you catch my drift. Then we have his buddy cop, eventually friend that he meets, James. His wife is Tika Sumpter. Then we have one of my favorite comedian actors ever, Jim Carrey, playing Dr. Robotnik. We start off seeing Sonic in his homeland. I don't really know where that is, but there's a baby Sonic. Well, he's not like baby Sonic. It's not like Baby Yoda, but he's definitely like a 5-year-old Sonic, and he's really cute, and he's protected or chaperoned by this owl. We don't really know who or what his parents are, and he's sent to Earth to protect himself because people were after him. He's the only one with his type of powers, and the owl kind of throws a ring in the air. Sonic jumps through, and now we're in Montana. I don't really know why we're in Montana, but I think it's kind of a play on like Sonic comes from this crazy world where he's a super fast, power charged hedgehog to Montana, super slow, cowtown, not really much going on. We go along with their journey. As we know, our villain is Jim Carrey playing Dr. Robotnik. He has a funny sidekick. The sidekick, Mr. Stone, he doesn't really say much, but he's the butt of all of Dr. Robotnik's jokes, so he's really funny and very necessary. For an introductory movie, I'm really glad that we got a lot of questions answered, because coming from a video game, I mean, Sonic didn't talk. We don't really know his personality. We don't really know where he came from. Things actually made sense. I liked that. I liked that as we were going along, we got a lot of, okay, that makes sense. And it's this exciting, funny chase from beginning to end. I cannot express enough how there is no better character than Jim Carrey for Dr. Robotnik. Like, it got to a point where I couldn't even hear some of his lines, some of his jokes, because every time he got on the screen, there was full-on laughs, there was clapping. Like, he just did so amazing. I didn't expect anything less, but I feel like because he's been off the scene for a while, people are kind of like weary about him, but no, he's still there. He's still the greatest. The jokes were quick, they were witty, they were funny. I know it was written, but part of me feels like Jim Carrey wrote his own jokes, just the way he delivered them and embodied them, and I think he's just made for these characters. Like, anything that's out of the ordinary, the mask, like just things we've never seen before, like, he does it better than I would have ever expected. I liked how they made Tika and James' character be kind of animal pet lovers. Tika's character is a veterinarian. It kind of makes sense because in real life, I saw a blue talking hedgehog. I don't know if I'd stay around to help, but if you're a vet and you help animals in need all the time, this does make it seem a little bit more likely. You really felt for Sonic, like when he didn't have a friend, when he really needed help, like it was like, aw. There was a lot of cheering and clapping. That's how I know. When I enjoy a movie and I kind of feel like I'm the only one, I'm like, am I being biased? Is it just because I love Jim Carrey? Is it just because this brings back childhood memories? Or is the movie really good? And there was clapping, cheering for arcs in the storyline. I haven't been to a movie like that in a while where there was this big of a crowd reaction. If this movie came out in the 90s while I was playing Sonic on Sega, I probably would have asked my parents to take me 27 times in a row. It just brought back so many good feels, so many memories of me sitting on the floor, spending my summers trying to beat these games, fight these boss villains at the end. Like, I want to play it right now. One thing I did miss and kind of expect, is it just me, or do you feel like the Sonic theme music or soundtrack, if you will, was really kind of bumping? Like, it has some beats in there. And I kind of wish this movie had a little bit more of that flavor, that swag, that just that vibe. I don't know how to explain it. Make sure you stay for extra scenes. So one of them comes pretty quick. It's like end scene, and then it just pops up, and then the last one. I can't tell you, I won't tell you. Just make sure you stay, and if you don't see a certain thing, you're gonna be mad. Well, there you have it. There's my quick, fun review. Basically, I just wanted to let you guys know to go see it if you're a fan. If you're a Jim Carrey fan, you will be so happy and so excited that he's back, because he's back. Congratulations, Paramount. You had us all worried. You had us all stressed out. But you did it. You did it. Well, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to answer without spoiling, of course. See you at the next one.